Hey, Mr. Plant.
Don't call me Mr. Plant, call me C3.
Are you feeling a little low?
I sure am. I'm really hungry.
Well, we learned in bio class the other day that there's this cycle called the Calvin cycle, and basically it's a whole bunch of reactions that convert carbon dioxide into carbohydrates, which are used to re-energize when you're feeling low.
Golly, I sure am feeling low. How can I do this Calvin cycle?
Well, the Calvin cycle is a cycle that occurs in the stroma of your chloroplast. There are 3 phases to the Calvin cycle. Phase 1, carbon fixation.
Phase 2, reduction reaction.
And phase 3, RUBP regeneration.
Phase 1, carbon fixation. In phase 1 of the Calvin cycle, carbon fixation, 1 carbon dioxide molecule attaches to each RUBP. This forms a 6-carbon intermediate, which is unstable, so the RUBPs must immediately split up into 2 3-carbon molecules called PGAs.
1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6.
We now have 6 molecules of PGA.
Recap! To start, there are 3 5-carbon molecules called RuBP. 1, 2, and 3. Then CO2 was added to each RuBP, making an unstable intermediate that is immediately split into 6 3-carbon molecules called PGA or 3PG. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The enzyme used to split the intermediate is called Rubisco. Rubisco!
Phase 2, reduction reaction. In phase 2, reduction reactions, 6 ATP attached to each PGA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turning them into 1 3-BPG. Next, 6 NADPH each give 3 BPGs 2 electrons. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Turning them into G3P. One of the G3P molecules leaves the cycle as a final product, and the next 5 continue on to phase 3.
Recap!
Phase 2 of the Calvin cycle consists of 2 reduction reactions. As we've just seen, the first occurs when the 6 molecules of PGA are phosphorylated, which means that a phosphate is added by ATP. The result is 6 molecules of 1,3-BPG. The 1 and the 3 signify to which carbons the phosphates attach to. The second reduction reaction occurs when 6 molecules of NADPH each release 2 electrons. These 2 electrons then reduce the 6 molecules of 1,3-BPG into 6 molecules of G3P. 5 G3P continue on to phase 3, while the 6 G3P exits the Calvin cycle at this point as the final product used for the synthesis of glucose.
Phase 3, RUBP regeneration. In phase 3, 3 ATPs, 1, 2, and 3, rearrange G3Ps to form 3 RUBPs.
Recap!
In RUBP regeneration, ATP and water are added to the 5 remaining G3P molecules in order to rearrange them into 3 RUBP, which will restart the cycle. The 1 remaining G3P forms half a glucose molecule.
In conclusion, in order to make 1 glucose molecule, 2 G3P molecules must be combined. As a result, the Calvin cycle must occur twice in order to create 1 glucose molecule. Which means for the net production of 1 glucose molecule, the Calvin cycle uses a total of 6 carbon dioxides, 18 ATP, 12 NADPH, 10 H2O, and 6 RUBP. As a final result, 18 ADP, 16 phosphates, 12 NADP, 6 RUBP, and 2 G3P molecules are produced.